So I'm back on the live and I've had a wild night out today. I've gone pub crawling literally to a lot of places and I had a blast. I needed it. I haven't stepped out of my house in 5 long years. Can you imagine? Because of the pandemic and my mother being around, she just wouldn't let me step out. So now that she's out of town, I'm making the most of it, right? So I went clubbing today. So we first went to High Spirits and we kicked it all off with a lot of shots and bombs, which I did post in my Instagram stories. And then we danced. And then we went to Farmaish, where I've shot the cover of Diva Planet magazine. And we were just lounging, having some interesting conversations, and a little bit of food. So that was my night for today. And it's 4 in the morning. After this live, I'm going to go to sleep because at 12 in the afternoon, I've got another party to go to, which is a brunch, a sundowner. So, back to back partying. Yeah, baby, I better live it up. My mom is not here. When the cat's away, the mouse is at play. Okay, let me quickly read your messages. Everybody's saying, yay, hi, so happy you're live. Indu chorus saying, hi, your makeup is looking bomb. Thank you. I did it on my own. I'm not. Abdullah says, all praise the great Pooja. Abu C says, hi, Pooja. Shubhan Abid official says, hi Pooja, my darling Ditzy and Petite from Canada is here and she says, good on you girl, happy you got out. Who did you party with? I partied with a couple of my fashion industry friends. So I have like the show director called Chaitanya. So he's an old friend of mine. I've done so many showstoppers for him in Pune. And he's coordinated a couple of my shoots as well. So he took me out, he sent me his car and he took me out. So yeah, with my fashion industry friends. My Phoenix says Pooja. HTP Toto says Pooja, you're looking fat. Mwah, thank you. Shubhan says you're looking cute. Somebody says your eyebrows are on fleek, aren't they? Timonen Lars says, can we go on a date, Pooja? Well, it's really tough. It's tough. You are in queue. आप कतार में हैं. Shubhan says, come to Italy. I want to come to Europe. I want to come to Paris because I'm such a romantic and I want to visit the Eiffel Tower and so many other places, the small little cafeterias on the road in Paris. I really want to come to Paris really soon because I have a gut feeling I'm going to meet some very special people there. So yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed that irrespective of venomous snakes, I do get around to coming to Paris. Nano 2090 says love from UAE. Ma'am, any update from the cyber cell? Well, I want to tell you about a recent incident which took place with Rubina Dilek, another Big Boss contestant and winner, and her husband, Anubhav. So they contacted the cyber cell and they actually caught the troll and got him imprisoned. So I'm working with the Pune cyber cell, which is apparently very efficient, and I'm hoping that they would give me the same results as they have promised me that they're going to be showing me results within a week or two. So all the trolls can have a gala time maligning me and defaming me, but eventually they are the ones who are going to be behind the bars, okay? So you better watch out for that, because the police is on my side this time. So spin on it, darling. You can keep on spewing venom about me, concocting cock and bull stories about me. It doesn't affect me in the least bit. Pooja, I love your hair. John says you look beautiful. You look awesome and beautiful with makeup or without it, says Nasrullah 2727. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Dr. Unisali says you're looking too hot, dear. Tanisha, my darling friend from the US, is here, and she says that I'm so glad you got out and had a blast. I needed it. You know, my mother literally makes me fester inside. She doesn't let me step out of the house. She doesn't let me talk to my friends on the phone. So now that she's not here, I want to reconnect with all my friends. I want to go out and live my life. So even I feel really happy that I did go out and have some fun. I think I deserved it. I work hard. So I need to party hard too, right? You look like a bomb, says Nino 2090. Thank you, darling. Pooja, so happy to see you enjoying your life. Thank you, sweetheart. I always share everything about me with my Instagram family. Although there are a couple of stalkers like Isha Kopikar and Sonakshi Sinha who keep on stalking me on my Instagram, aping me, trying to compete with me, maligning me, that brings me to a very important topic that I want to talk about. So CND Tadka, which is this really popular show on YouTube by Chetna, carried a news saying that Pooja Mishra has been approached for Big Boss 16. The moment she carried this news, you should have just seen what all started transpiring. So there's this Instagram and Facebook and YouTube handle called NewsJ, okay? Suddenly they started digging out my 5-year-old videos of a press conference that I'd had against Salman Khan, and they started posting those videos in an attempt to fool the audience that I've said it recently when I've apologized to Mr. Khan 1,000,000 times, right? So they are trying to play all these games so that Colors, Endemol, and Mr. Salman Khan get influenced and don't take me back on Big Boss 16, where the whole world wants to see me, right? Because I get messages on Cameo from UAE, from Australia, from America, from England, that we want to see you back on Big Boss. We want to see you sharing the frame with Salman Khan. So just to stop me from entering Big Boss, I need to get to the bottom of the conspiracy. So NewsJ was paid money to dig out my 5 years ago press conference videos and try to make them viral so that Salman Khan gets repulsed and just backs off from me. Okay, so that was the first move of my rivals, you know the two, the slut-minded hag and the Nepo kid, right? So that was the first move to pay the media and to use their influence to get them to sort of dig old skeletons out of the closet so that Colors, Endemol and Salman Khan don't call me back on the show. So that was the first failed attempt. Okay? Then Chetna continued to talk about me on her YouTube lives. So that made people very, very insecure that even though we are planning and plotting to make sure that Pooja never gets back on the show where she started out from, and I'm a grateful soul. I'll never forget my roots, and I'll always look back on Big Boss in retrospect with a lot of gratitude, right? So the second move to kind of make sure that I never get back on Big Boss was to pay this random wannabe publicity hungry YouTuber money to again dig out videos which were 5 years ago, eons ago, literally digging skeletons out of the grave and making videos about it, that what is Pooja Mishra's problem, why is she speaking against Salman Khan and this, that and the other. So that is their level of insecurity when it comes to me getting back on Big Boss. And it was really important that I acknowledged it, because they all are trying to create this image that Pooja Mishra is crazy. Now you tell me guys, I was going through hell, absolute unadulterated wrath of hell 5 years back when I made those lives, and I wasn't in my senses. Like I've told you all earlier, there was a lot of black magic that was done onto me. Now let me give you some evidence of that. So when I did a couple of press conferences, a lot of Brahmins, because I'm a Brahmin, Brahmins from Uttar Pradesh got in touch with me. Okay, there's a Brahmin society in Uttar Pradesh that got in touch with me. And they told me that, Didi, we understand your pain and we want to help you. So I said, what did they do to me? What did they do to me 5 years ago that I was, cursing like a sailor and I was not behaving in a normal manner? That's not who I am. I used to get angry, but not so angry that I would lose my, equilibrium. Not get so angry that I would lose my equilibrium. So they said, Madam, we have a Guruji who does Tantra and he's going to tell you why did you behave like that. I said, okay. So I spoke to the Guruji from Banaras, Varanasi. He sits on the ghats of the Ganges because he's a pious soul. And I told him that, Guruji, मेरे साथ क्या किया था जो मैं ऐसे बिहेव कर रही थी? मैं खुद के कंट्रोल में नहीं थी. He said, दीदी, आपके साथ इतना बुरा काला जादू किया था कि आप बिल्कुल पागल हो जाओ. ऐसी शक्तियां आप पे छोड़ी थी कि आप अपना आपा खो दो. So there you go. Do I need to speak more? Do I need to clarify more? Something that happened 5 years ago, you're going to keep on flogging a dead horse. You're going to keep on making clippings of it and putting it on a million troll accounts on Instagram as well as on YouTube in an attempt to defame me. And when that's not enough, you're going to pay YouTubers and news channels like News J to dig out skeletons from the grave when I've apologized a million times to Colors, to Animal, as well as to Mr. Salman Khan. You can't do that to me. What kind of a Stone Age, barbaric age are we living in? You cannot do that to me anymore. I've moved on. I was going through a really, really bad patch in my life. There was some serious black magic done onto me. And just because you caught me in that state, you cannot keep on amplifying it on social media and thinking that you're going to cut down on my popularity, because the people who love me still do love me, irrespective. Okay? So, spin on it, baby. So, that's what it is. And also I want to address these million troll accounts that have come up. A lot of them are being funded by Isha Kopikar and the Narangs, because they've always done this to me. Remember in Big Boss 5, how Pooja Bedi was literally sent on the show with a hidden agenda to instigate and insinuate all the other contestants that make sure that you do mention that Pooja Mishra has got a mental problem, that Pooja Mishra is psychotic. Cock and bull stories that I send my shit to people I don't like. Cock and bull. I've never done that in my life. I'm way too freaking polished to do any of that. Okay? But just in an attempt to defame me. So Pooja Bedi and Sky are thick pals of Timmy Narang. Okay? So they were literally sent on Big Boss with a hidden agenda to defame me and to try to prove to the world that I have a mental problem when I have none. So, as you can track back, Narangs have always tried to defame me, suppress me, because they're highly jealous. And I said this in my last live. Just because I didn't sleep with Timmy Narang does not mean he can keep on ruining my life, stalking me, hacking me and whatnot. Any person who wants to support me, Isha Kopikar and Timmy Narang will try to pull them in their direction using their money and clout. This has been going on for the longest time. And people are saleable. Friends of my father from Patna University, imagine, from his adolescent years, are saleable. For money and favors, they're ready to sell their soul to the devil. Then you can just imagine about the rest of them. So this is the kind of a world we live in. People have no ethics. People have no morals. Who can you trust? And today, there were a couple of news items about me on the internet, on social media. All my followers who chat with me daily and try to, always butter me, I was listening very closely to them. Because there's a very old saying, be very vigilant about who's actually happy for you. Because only the ones who are actually commenting on those posts and are actually happy for me are the ones who are my genuine friends. Rest are just hypocritical fuckers. So you can imagine, it's such a tricky situation. No one can be trusted. Everybody's saleable. Trolls are being paid 5,000, 10,000 rupees per month. And every day they try to harrow me and suck my blood by talking shit about me. Continue. Once the Pune cyber cell whacks your ass, traces you by the IP address, comes to your home and arrests you, let me see who's gonna stop them. Definitely not the people who are throwing 5 to 10,000 at you every month. They will run for cover. Nobody's gonna support you then. You're gonna be caught red-handed because your IP address is gonna be traced. So you better watch out. You all think that you have made a group and you're ganging up against me and, harrowing me daily, and you all are very cool and are very dominant and are the boss. You're gonna know who's the boss really, really soon. Okay? So this is the Narangs and that Kopikar woman literally paying the trolls, and Sinha's also hand in glove. There's no running away from it. Okay, let me come back to the episode that I was narrating to you guys yesterday about the Paris Fashion Week, right? Paris Fashion Week. So, Isha Kopikar goes and tells all these brands and sponsors, Pooja Mishra is a very eloquent speaker. So if you want to call her as the interviewer, not the interviewee. Because Pooja Mishra is not a celebrity enough to be interviewed. She's only good enough to be an anchor. The audacity. Who put you in the judge's chair, bitch? Who in the hell are you to comment about me? How well do you know me? I find this so wannabe. When I don't even know you and you're making such tall declarations about me behind my back, I find that so wannabe. I don't know you. How can you make such statements about me? I met you for 2 minutes in 2010 at IIJW's lounge. And the way you're behaving as though you're like my bum chum. I don't even know you, flake, you bloody wannabe. Will you get off my back? Same goes for people like Farhan Furniture Wala, Pooja Bedi's ex-husband. He was heard making remarks like, oh, if you hang out with Pooja Mishra, the next day she's gonna lodge a rape case against you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold it, dude. Do I even know you? Do I even know you from Adam? Who the fuck are you to make those kind of statements, wannabe? I've never met you. I've never hung out with you. I don't even know you. So how can you make statements like that? So you see, all these wannabes like Isha Kopikar, Farhan Furniture Wala, making comments about me when I don't even know them. I might really be a frickin' star, a frickin' celebrity of an international stature for them to talk so much about me. Like Abhishek Bachchan said in the movie Guru, जब लोग आपके बारे में बातें करना शुरू कर देते हैं ना, तो आप समझ लीजिए, you have arrived. So I bloody well have arrived for wannabes like Isha Kopikar and Farhan Furniture Wala to talk so much about me when I don't even know them. Frickin' ridiculous. So this is what it is. And also, in the same breath, I'd like to add that there are some film industry families who were friendly to my father, who have been trying to assert fake importance by trying to make tall proclamations that they got me inside Big Boss 5. Now I need to clarify this. Big Boss 5 was a trap for me, okay? It was really freaking tough because everybody kept on targeting me and ostracizing me. It was my talent It was my mind power, my mental strength that I still stayed there for 2 months and had a re-entry with Andrew Simmons. It was sheerly my own potential that I left an impact on the show. So don't you freaking take the credit of getting me there. Because the deal in Big Boss 5 was really a raw deal. Neither was I paid well, nor was I treated well, and I was eliminated unceremoniously. So what are you taking credit for, huh? For banning me for 11 years? Excuse me. Go check your facts before you try to assert your superiority, because you're inferior to me. Live with it. Okay? And I'd like to quote one of Salman Khan's dialogue here. मुझ पे एक एहसान करना कि मुझ पे कोई एहसान मत करना. Okay? Don't try to burden me with your fake gratitude. Because if we sit down and do the math, you've taken more from me than you would ever give to me. Because you're jealous of me. When I was splashed all over every freaking Indian news channel, you sent Sunny Leone there and got me eliminated within a week. So what kind of credit are you talking about, huh? Indebted to death by my father's generosity. My father has raised sponsors over 1,000 crores from Patna University till now. Got you a bungalow in our neighborhood at dirt cheap rates, and then you have the audacity to say you have bought my bungalow to me. Excuse freaking me. Stay within your seams. Stay within your limits. And if you're going to go around telling my European friends circle that I've made false allegations at you, you can just go screw yourself. Each and every allegation is legit. Each and every allegation is legit. Do you know of a bigger coward who drugs you and rapes you and then fools you? That Salman Khan did it. I didn't do it. Do you know of a bigger coward than that? अगर पाप किया है तो इतने मर्द बनो कि अपने पाप को कबूलो. सलमान खान पे डालने से तुम्हारा पाप नहीं धुलने वाला. समझे? And you know exactly who I'm talking about here. Pooja, is that a picture of your father at the back? Yes, that's a picture of my father sitting in Aikar Bhavan as the Chief Commissioner of Income Tax. Yes. Pooja, we love you in South Africa. Well, I was supposed to be coming to South Africa and staying in Vijay Mallya's farm, but Narang had hacked my phone and he robbed that opportunity from me. Pooja, I cried while watching Big Boss. Everybody ganged up against you. Indeed, they did. It was so tough. It was so tough. There was nobody to talk to. There was nobody to confide in. There was nobody there who would console me. I literally had to give my own self a pep talk that Pooja, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't let these people get to you. Literally, I had to give my own self all these, pats on the back and keep going, girl, keep going. Don't give up, don't give up. You're the best. Literally, I was saying that to myself. It was so tough, such a tough journey. Fact spitting says, Pooja, beautiful queen, what did you drink tonight? Well, I had a couple of shots and I posted about it. I even posted some pictures. I had bombs. So the shot was in the middle of a Red Bull. So the big glass had a smaller liqueur glass in it. So when you drink, the liqueur and the Red Bull amalgamates, right? And it literally washes down your throat. So I had 2 of those shots. And other than that, I was just having my Bacardi Breezer Cranberry. Pooja, are you planning to visit Dubai soon? I've been to Dubai a number of times. My sister used to work in Dubai. My brother-in-law was working for 10 spots. I've stayed in Dubai for 2 months because my sister had a condo there, a condominium there. So Dubai is not new to me, but I do hope to visit Dubai soon. What I love about Dubai is the food. The food is really yummy, and even the shopping. The shopping is very nice and the malls are so beautiful. So I do hope I get to visit Dubai because my mother's back on Monday, and once she's back, I'm back in the jail. I can't talk on the phone, I can't go out at night, I can't travel. So keep your fingers crossed. I hope that I can break out of this prison cell and travel and live my life. Because God has given us one really short life, right? And we've got all the rights in the world to live it. Pooja, they can't see your success. Isn't that evident? Isn't that evident? And I'm going to talk about it. So, I did a magazine cover in July for Perfect Woman magazine. Okay? Seeing which Sonakshi Sinha and Isha Kopikar died. Then I did a back-to-back cover in the month of August for Diva Planet magazine. And I was silly enough to reveal that in advance in my Instagram stories. So Sonakshi Sinha goes and does a peacock cover and Isha Kopikar goes and does a crunch cover. Because they want to steal the spotlight from me. Can you imagine? I'm in Pune, in a sedentary city which has no opportunities. Yet, I'm doing covers. Yet, I'm doing ad films. My new ad film is gonna be revealed next week. So, these people can't fathom it. That we keep on defaming Pooja Mishra. We keep on cutting her card everywhere. Yet she's getting covers. Yet she's getting endorsements. So they try to give me cutthroat competition. Okay. Then I was naive enough to reveal my September cover. That July I did Perfect Woman. August I did Diva Planet magazine. And September cover is coming up soon. The moment I said that I'm doing a September cover, Sonakshi Sinha goes and does a travel and leisure cover, and Isha Kopikar, true to her down market style, does a Grah Lakshmi cover. So just because I'm talking about my cover shoots in advance, these bitches who stalk me and malign and defame me and cancel my contracts start competing with me. This happened in August. This happened in September again. So I'm going to talk about it. Because you're my fucking fans. Do you know your stalkers are your biggest hidden fans? They have all the time in the world to keep on checking on your Instagram timeline what you're up to. So Isha Kopikar and Sonakshi Sinha are my biggest fans. And then they have the audacity to tell financiers and promoters in Europe that don't promote Pooja Mishra. Don't give Pooja Mishra any work. Cancel all her contracts. Had it not been for Isha Kopikar, by now I would be in Paris. Okay? And I need to tell you this. There was a designer who was interested in me modeling for him in Paris. Isha Kopikar got that contract cancelled and she got Sonakshi Sinha hired for it. The audacity. The audacity of a wannabe who I don't even know. But she has so much to talk about me behind my back. But hello, I don't even know you. How can you talk so much about me behind my back? All cock and bull hallucinatory stories. I don't think I know of a bigger wannabe than her. So she got my Paris contract cancelled and she got Sonakshi hired instead of me. Keep on doing these bad karmas, both you bitches. You're gonna pay for it. You're gonna pay for it. You've used your father's contacts, Nepo kid, to suppress me for the longest time. But the upheaval of my fans from all over the world is creating a furor on social media. They all want to see me share the frame with Salman Khan. Okay? And he and I look fabulous together, by the way. Do you all remember the grand finale of Bigg Boss 5? I was wearing a red jumpsuit and he was wearing a black tuxedo with a red shirt. We were mysteriously very color coordinated. And if you look at the pictures of us in the same frame, we're looking fucking smashing together. And that's what the Nepo kid can't digest. Neither can a family. For how long are you going to do this? For how long are you going to use your body to keep me banned? Huh? For how long? You want to be Sharon Stone from Fatal Attraction? No panties, legs spread apart, getting fingered in a public party? Huh? Well, the world will know. The world will know. There will be a press conference about it if you come in my way. Because the whole world wants to see me in Bigg Boss 16. Okay? If you come in my way, you're going to have it. And I'm fearless. Because you all little scrawny insects are so indebted to my gracious and generous father. I am superior to you. Today I declare that. Okay? Considering you're so filmy, down market, making hallucinatory stories, talking cock and bull. Today the world will, literally differentiate between the wheat and the chaff. from the horse's mouth. You made me live with it for 11 long years. Now you will live with it. For how long will you keep on, shining your father's contacts at me? You did that for 11 long years. Now the public won't be able to take it. Because the public wants me back on Big Boss 16. Eat that. There is a news that you got a role for a movie with SRK, Truth or Rumor. Well, I love SRK. I think that he's got finesse. He's pretty much got the gift of the gab and resonates with my sense of style and communication. And if I get an offer from SRK, I will absolutely accept it, because I think that he's fabulous. Just a foodie from London says you look stunning. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Sajir is here. Hey Sajir, how are you doing, sweetheart? I've been watching your stories and it's so nice to know you're back at the gym and sweating it out. I hope you get into your ideal form really soon. Juju Sana says, Pooja, stay strong. We love you. Thank you. Pooja, sinners can cross any limit for fame, money and lust. I know that. I know that. Somebody told me this. Pooja madam, आप बहुत सीधे हो, आप बहुत क्लासी हो, आप बहुत डिग्निफाइड हो, आप अपनी हदें पार नहीं करोगे फेम और मनी के लिए। पर शत्रुघ्न सिन्हा और उसका परिवार घाघ हैं। I said, what is ghag? So they're like shameless. Ghag hain. Shameless. They will stoop to any level for money and fame. And I've seen that in the past 17 years. So I totally vouch for it. Shilpa Parulekar says, Pooja, your anger is justified. I just feel that these people are so selfish. They don't have an iota of humanity in them. They're literally wasting my life without any remorse, without any fear. And I keep on reminding them that it might take more time, but karma is a bitch. It's gonna come and bite you so hard when you least expect it, that you will always remember that you wasted a talented, beautiful, and innocent girl's life. Okay? I truly understand these people have been so harsh on you, says Dev Pratap Singh. Harsh? These people have been demonic. Demonic. They should be jailed, whipped every day, and hanged to death for what they've done to me. They've been demonic. Also, in yesterday's live, I told you guys that I'm working hard on Abhi To Party's music video, and I need your prayers so that I can shoot it and release it. Remember, I said that in yesterday's live from Butiko. Immediately today, Sonakshi Sinha is posting promo of a music video. That is how insecure they are of my projects. Me first, I'm a bigger star, I'm a bigger icon. This I've been watching for 17 long years. And if you're going to repeat the same pattern, I'm going to address it. Because all you do is try to endlessly compete with me for no rhyme or reason. Okay? So enough. Enough of your bullshit. My fans, my followers, my well-wishers are watching. Pooja, why are your eyes so pretty? Thank you, sweetheart Dev. You look 25. Thank you. Okay guys, I'm going to go now because I'm getting a lot of silly messages. So it was great chatting up with you all. I filled you in more on the harassment of Sonakshi Sinha and Isha Kopikar. I'm not going to be afraid or in fear of taking her name just because she influences people not to take me in Bigg Boss 16. Instead, I have declared today that if they don't take me back in Bigg Boss 16, Sonakshi Sinha is going to be in big trouble. Because all her wannabe, replication of Sharon Stone from Fatal Attraction is going to be all over the media. And I'm going to make sure of that. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? Barcelona mixer. So watch your actions and watch your father and mother's actions too. Because if you're going to come in my way, you're going to be in trouble. Deep, deep trouble. Okay guys, so that's pretty much about it. I'm going to wrap it up because I've got another party to attend tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going for a champagne brunch come sundowner. So my friend's going to be sending me his car at 12 o'clock in the noon to leave. So I need to get my beauty sleep too now. So I'm going to go now. Lots of love. And all these little flies like News J and that YouTuber Madhok guy who's being paid by Isha Kopikar and Sonakshi Sinha and her family to defame me and malign me can go to hell. If I'm talented, if I can rock the TRPs, nobody's bullshit really matters. In fact, if you remember, Payal Rohatgi had spoken so much of shit about Ekta Kapoor, yet she was taken on lockup and she was the runners-up there. So you all can keep on barking, keep on planning, plotting and conspiring. Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm all the way up. Unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brake. I'm invincible. I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I love that song. It's so motivating for somebody like me who doesn't have a godfather and who's got all these influential people like Isha Kopikar and Sonakshi Sinha after her blood. Music is my drug, literally. I love listening to music. It just totally keeps me charged. So there you go guys, I gave you my little secret that keeps me smiling and positive. You take care, I love you all lots. And I'm going to try and post some interesting tidbits from tomorrow's Champagne Sundowner. You take care, lots of love. Sleep well.